Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
One out, nobody on. Blowing away with that one, it's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Ro, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Strikes. Into the dirt, in fact. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. But this will land untouched. He'll try again, 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Ro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score.
Leading off for
And now Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Cespedes is there. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
JT.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he grounds one briskly to short. Echeverria's there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second, and it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
For the Mets.
He'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great. Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute. You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 strikes.
3 and 2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Freeman is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith.
Dominic.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Phillies.
In now, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
That's ball
that
2.
Misses, and we're even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Herrera over at second. Franco at first with no outs. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll make sure this stays foul down the line, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in as he drives a liner to right center. That's in there. Base hit. Herrera is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And they're runners at the corners now. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ball 1.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto coasts under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. 1 run is scored. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Adeiny.
Here's Echeverria now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Harper, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needed 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone. He certainly hasn't been the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Phillies.
In now, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Nimmo is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick
Into
Williams.
the box, Nick Williams. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit down the line at first. Backhanded. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. Now a bunt attempt here. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. In now, Jake Arrieta. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Cano will make the catch. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading up.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Cespedes brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. First base.
And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-1 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Standing in now, Jean Segura. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing the game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, D-Roll, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Ford with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1.
Leading up for the Mets.
Into the box, Travis
catcher,
d'Arnaud. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1. And this is knocked down over there. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria.
That's a ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 2.
Inside.
Bold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Oh, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard.
Ball 1,
Snap
no
throw
strike.
from the catcher. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Segura
Got
for
him,
1,
out.
but they won't get 2 as he beats the